What is stopping us from doing it? Do you think they are smarter than us? That's the reality. How exactly did our early ancestors differentiate and identify a feralitic soil from various other distinct types of earth? Furthermore, how did they successfully find ways to cultivate and work that specific soil? Extract the raw iron and finally fashion their essential everyday tools? Answer me. So they were smarter than us. So what is making us dumber and dumber? We need to ask ourselves the right questions and use the most accurate words. Since they did it, how did our ancestors extract gold, identify the soils where gold could be found, extract it, and become truly wealthy? The richest man was in Africa, in West Africa, here, I believe in Mali. How did it happen that today, just a few decades ago, all our gold deposits are handed over to others so they can exploit them and do whatever they want? Our ancestors were smarter than us, and we are dumber than they were. How did we become dumber? I'm not going to sugarcoat it, that's the right word. We say that we are revolutionaries. And the revolutionary tells the truth. It might hurt, but it has to be said. So I want us to wake up. We cannot continue down this path and hope to prosper. It's impossible. Over a century ago in the past, they began developing and creating their own gunpowder and explosives. Furthermore, they actively manufacture and produce their own ammunition and weapons. What are we doing? More than 80 years ago, they mastered the atom. They built the bomb, nuclear, and today nuclear energy. What are we doing? Are they smarter than us? Do you believe that? If you don't believe in yourself, you really need to question yourself, try to wash your own brain again so you can believe in yourself. Because we can do it too. That's what I'm waiting for. After all, we are at war. It's true that your focus is more on health, industry, and other areas, and that's very good. As for defense matters, we'll handle that privately because at the presidential level, we do have a department that deals with this issue. I want people to be able to come and tell me that they can produce an engine. We will support them. I want people to be able to come and tell me that they can manufacture gunpowder. For our ammunition, we will support them. I want people to be able to come and tell me that they can make trinitrotoluene, TNT, the basic explosive used in shells, even though there are more powerful explosives than that. We will support them. That's what we need. We can't go on like this. 100 years later, we can't even build a single airplane. We might not even be able to make the hub of a bicycle. Do you think that's serious? We are consumers, and we've been conditioned to be that way. And then you'll hear people debating, no, we can't do everything, we can't do this, we can't do that, and they've been trained just to talk. And they no longer believe in Africa. No, we need to stop talking. We need to work. And actually, when we work and also have fun, that's the best way. But we can't go on like this. You've set up TV channels where it's all about dancing, entertainment, comedy, and that's it. I have nothing against artists, but we can't keep going like this. It's not possible. And we're going to put a stop to a lot of things. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you wake up and find that on your TV channel, there are some channels that no longer broadcast. Because we're going to do it. We're going to make people work. We are also capable of doing things ourselves. We can't have been making pottery for millennia. And today, everything in your bathrooms, the porcelain or whatever, even your plates, we can't keep importing them. Let's get serious. We need to change our mindset. And it's possible. Believe in yourselves. That's the first factor. Believing in yourself, knowing that you are capable of doing it. And when you fail while trying, it's not the end of the world. You have to start again, you have to persevere. If today you take a phone, take it apart to try to make one, and if it breaks, it's not a big deal. You have to try again tomorrow. Take your own motorcycle, take it apart completely and try to put it back together to understand how it works. If there are some parts left over, it's not a big deal. You just have to try something else. It's good that things happen like this in a way, but it's serious. I've had a life in my youth to rethink a lot of things. And as I mentioned on the previous occasion when we spoke, specifically when I had the wonderful opportunity to engage with all the bright students during the Excellence Day celebrations, you really must stop spending your valuable time doing useless and unproductive things on your various social networks and all of your other digital platforms. There are pages, there are channels where you can learn science, where you can learn how to do things. I was saying you will find Indians, Pakistanis, people from certain countries, in any case, who manage to make basic tools and post them on social networks. Take an interest in that and try to reproduce it here. Instead of going to watch dances, or even start dancing yourself like a mask and no one knows why. But that's not it. But others encourage you in that. But look at some embassies here, they only fund that. Go to their embassies with a scientific or technological project or an invention you want to develop. That doesn't interest them. If you agree they take you to their country, you go do it over there. But if it's to do it here, they will never fund you. But if you come with an entertainment project, they will help you, they will fund you. And afterwards, they will go out and say that it's to promote Burkinabe culture. Guys, we don't want that. We want technology first and foremost. Culture is ourselves. We will fund our own culture and we will find every way to do it. So we're not asking anyone to come and fund Burkinabe culture. That's something intrinsic to us, it's fundamental, we will do it ourselves. We're not even asking anyone for help to do that. So I urge the youth to wake up. Scientists, researchers, make yourselves available so you can provide support. Those who haven't gone to school, someone might invent something. There is a lot to be done. As for me, your operating budgets, again this year I'm going to cut them. To help young people who invent so we can manufacture things locally. So get ready again. You're going to come, I'm going to cut your institutions, I'm going to cut your operating budgets again. Because there's no point in holding workshops or whatever else when everything you use in the workshop is imported. Here we are talking into imported microphones. That's the truth. We can't go on like this. All the chairs you're sitting on, maybe they're imported, they're not even made here. So let's change, and it's possible. And maybe to finish, this is also a call to those who invent and who are searching. Don't try, right from the first invention or the first research, to become a multimillionaire and a big boss. A lot of people make this mistake. When they create something, well, the first government contract, the prices are at a certain level, we can't even. Because he wants, with the very first order, to go and buy himself the latest iPhone, the latest Samsung, the latest Huawei. He has 5 phones in his hand, walking around thinking he's become a big boss. No, it happens little by little. If you can't compete, that's what's important. So please, take it slow, take it easy. It's also in the government about providing resources, and it's the government that funds everything. You can't take government resources, try to create something, and then make it your private property. It's first and foremost for the government. Now there can be an agreement between you and the government so that industry can take this and produce it on a large scale. So industrialists absolutely must support research and innovation because they are the ones who will benefit from it. So we have no choice but to put something in place so that you contribute in one way or another. You sponsor a lot of entertainment events, so you can also sponsor young people who are going to invent things. So get ready, that's how it's going to be done. We need everyone's brains, and everyone is capable of creating something. It's definitely possible. So all those who have full and well-filled minds, we need you. But we still need someone with a mind full of knowledge and a heart full of patriotism. But someone who has a brain full of knowledge and a heart empty of patriotism, we do not want. Because that would only be about seeking personal interest without seeing the interest of the nation. The pursuit of personal interest means not seeing the interest of the country. Be patriotic researchers. You can bring about a revolution. I have confidence in you and I know you can do it. You have already worked miracles. There are some who have created things. That is to say, all over the world, people have been researching for millennia. They never found the solution. But in Burkina, we found the solution. There are some in Burkina. Maybe it hasn't been well publicized yet. Perhaps we need to look at these things to publicize them properly. So you are capable of creating. Believe in yourselves, all of you who think you have sharp minds and hearts full of patriotism. We are waiting for you so that we can move forward together to create, to innovate, and truly be the heart of West Africa. And to become a power, just as our father of the revolution envisioned for Burkina Faso. It is truly possible. It is truly possible for us to make use of our resources and live comfortably. You go to Dubai or wherever and you are very happy. China was behind, 50 years behind. You were far behind, but today it has surpassed everyone. It's through hard work. Let's work first and then we can enjoy ourselves. But we must not put entertainment as a priority. So I am counting on each and every one of you. I wish you a very good forum and some excellent discussions. And I asked about the prizes that are being awarded. I took the example of Miss Burkina today. The first prize is 5 million, that's right. The second prize is 3 million and the other prize is 2 million. Well, we are going to change things starting today. And I hope there are some good inventions this time. If there are any, we will multiply all the prizes by 5. The competition is open, and if it means that the first seat has to be held every year to encourage people to create and invent more, we will be ready to take responsibility and invest whatever needs to be invested in it. So, Nesta, when it comes to money, there are no limits. Thank you all very much. I wish you a very successful forum, and I look forward to hearing the results and the positive ideas that will come out of this forum.